Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Small People Show with me, Aunty Vashti, where little voices make big sounds and we laugh, we learn, and we love. It's a brand new day, a brand new week, a brand new month. And this week, guess what? Guess what, guys? We have a brand new feature school. Yeah, and a brand new everything and a brand new story to share. And today I'm very happy to introduce my new Reading Monday partner for this month, the month of May. Her name is Danique Barrett, and she is 11 years old, currently in grade 6. Her favorite color is purple. Okay, that's my favorite color too. And she is from Saint Francis Primary and Infant School. Fun fact about Danique is that she loves art and singing. Maybe one Friday can sing for us, right? Good afternoon, Danique.
Good afternoon.
And how are you today?
Fine.
You're fine, great. How's your day going?
Very nice.
Very nice. Okay, what did you do today?
So today I just did practice for my graduation
Okay.
because my graduation is in July.
It's in July. Okay. And how do you feel to be graduating from school, from primary school, moving on to high school?
Very sad.
Sad. Oh, okay. Why sad?
Moving on from primary school to high school means a lot more work.
True. That's true. That's true. Well, I mean, you have to move up in life, you know? You have to move up to bigger and better things. Which high school would you want to go to?
Immaculate.
Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Well, all the best. I mean, PEP exams are finished now, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great. Well, so all the best.
Thank you.
And yeah, looking forward to a bright future, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And I think Daddy is here. Right?
Yes.
Good afternoon, Daddy. Welcome to the Small People Show. Alrighty, I have some questions for you, Denny. But before I go into the questions, I want to shout out Mega Mart. Okay, we want to big up Mega Mart management in Portmore. We really truly appreciate the gift basket that you sponsored us last Friday. Thank you so much for sponsoring the Small People Show. Listen to me, Mega Mart is the place to shop, right, producer? Right, Sarah?
Right.
You listen, lots of nice things over there, right? So we want to say thank you, a big thank you for really, giving to our show, giving back to our show, sponsoring our show. Big up on yourself. Thank you so much. Alrighty, Danique. So let's get back into it. So before we go into our story for today, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Are you ready for those
Yeah.
questions? Okay. Milo or chocolate tea?
Milo.
Milo, okay. Barbie or Bratz? That's the name? Yes.
Brat.
Bratz? Long minute say. It wasn't like a cartoon thing. You had
Yeah.
a cartoon for Bratz? Bratz. Wait, Barbie different from Bratz?
Yes, there's a show
What
for
what's
Brat.
what's the difference between Bratz and Barbie?
Barbie has a slimmer face and Brat has a rounder face.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to imagine, picture them. Big, yeah, Barbie has the bigger head. True. Okay, if you were an animal, Denique, which one would you want to be and why?
I would like to be a cheetah because they're fast and I'm in
You'd
track
like to
and
be a?
field. A cheetah because they're fast and I'm in track and field.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you run. Okay. What? Which race?
I'm going to be doing medley.
Medley. Okay, nice. Yeah, going with things. Nice. I like that. Okay. If what's your favorite book, movie, or cartoon character, and why do you like them? That's a lot. So first, tell me your favorite book, if you have one. Ta-na-na-na.
My favorite
Turn
book
this way. Uh-huh.
would probably be Diary of Wimpy Kids.
I remember that book when I was in like what high school, the first part of high school. Okay, why or yeah, what's that the question? What's it? Why do you like? Which character do you like from that book and why?
I would like the little brother because he's funny, very funny.
What's his name?
I don't even remember. He's
Okay.
very funny though.
Okay. What about movie? What's your favorite movie?
I'd have to say the Barbie movie. One of the Barbie movies. I've watched many of them.
Wait, did you watch the one that came out in 2023?
No.
You had a Barbie movie, right? Like that was so everybody wanted to watch the Barbie movie, and that came out in
Oh yes,
theaters.
yes, yes.
Yeah, and
The human one.
right,
Yeah,
right.
I watched
You
that.
watched it? Yeah. So, do you like that one?
Yes,
Okay, okay. And what's your favorite character?
Barbie and Ken.
I feel like a lot of people like Ken. Okay, last question. If you could have any superpower, Denique, what would it be, and how would you use it?
Intelligence.
Okay, so how would you use it?
I would use it to get a appropriate job. I want to be an entrepreneur, so
Okay.
I would use it to get an appropriate job in that aspect.
Okay, nice. Awesome. Very well. Clap yourself. That was great. That was great. All right, so we're going to get into the meat of the matter. And it's Reading Monday, and the title of our story is
Riverdale.
River Day. So you take over.
The title of the story is Riverdale. Zara couldn't stop bouncing. It was finally Sunday Riverdale. For as long as she could remember, the second Sunday of every month meant a trip to the river with Uncle Micah and her cousin Leo. They'd catch shrimp, wash clothes, and the flat rocks. Maybe, just maybe, get bun and cheese from Miss Anna roadside stall on the way home. But today was special. Uncle Micah had said they could lead. Zara slipped a backpack stuffed with chain of clothes, a bottle of coconut water, and Grandma's old tin cups, just in case they would find a wild guava on the riverbank. Ready? Leah asked, already barefoot with a stick slung over his shoulder like a fishing rod. Born ready, Zara grinned. The trail to the river was green and alive. Birds chattered overhead, and every now and then a lizard skittered across their path. Zara remembered what Uncle Micah always said: the bush speaks if you listen. She stopped to point out the breadfruit tree, heavy with fruits, and a termite hill in the shape of a little house, and an even swallow-tailed butterfly resting on a leaf. You know everything, Leo muttered. I wouldn't remember half of that. When they reached the river, it sang a bright bubbling song over a smooth rocks and past deep pools. Uncle Monica, Uncle Micah was already there, standing knee down in the water, tossing pebbles to test the current. "'Bout time," he called. "I thought the bush would swallow you." Zara led down to the safe path and unpacked their things. She tied up her dress at the waist and stepped into the cold water and let out a delightful squeal. First, they scooped shrimp with a net made from old stockings. Then they rubbed their clothes with a blue soap and beat them gently against the stones. The sunlight shimmered on the water, and the laughter floated across the river like dragonflies. After washing, Uncle Monica whistled. "Now, the time for the real reason you came. Adventure," he winked. He pointed downstream. "See that bend there? That's where your great grandfather used to catch the fattest crayfish. But it's tricky, slippery, and fast water." Zara's heart pounded. Uncle Micah never let them go that far. You ready? He asked. Zara gulped and nodded. They took it slow, stepping carefully, holding onto the tree roots. When they reached the band, the water was darker, deeper, and cooler. But there, in the shade of an old almond tree, were crayfish, big ones. Zara crouched low, heart thundering like a drum. She reached in with a thin cup. Slowly, steady, splash! One darted in. She flipped the cup up. Got one, she shouted. Uncle Micah whooped and Leo stared in awe. They caught four in total. For Grandma to stew with seasoning, pepper, and thyme. The walk was felt shorter, lighter, and happier. As they neared the road, Miss Anna's stall came into view. The small, the smell of spice bun and fried fish filled the air. I think someone earned a treat, Uncle Micah said, pulled a crumbled note from his pocket. Back home, Grandma clapped her hands as she saw the crayfish. And to think I was going to make plain rice tonight, she laughed. That evening, after their bellies were full and the stars dotted the night, Zara sat on the veranda, tired and proud. Uncle Micah handed her a small parcel wrapped in banana leaf. Inside was a tiny river stone, smooth and dark. Every leader needs a token, he said. You led well today. Zara held it close, knowing that this day would live in her heart forever, not just because of the river, or the crayfish, or the bun and cheese, but because today she had stepped into courage and carried her family's stories forward, one ripple at a time.
Nice. And that was our story. River D. What do you think about this story?
Very inspiring.
Very inspiring. Why?
Because the moral of the story, for me, is to let your courage guide you. So be very courageous in what you do. So to allow your courage to help you with things. Like right now, in most of what I do, I'm very scared because I went to other performances. I went to JCDC before, and I was very scared for me. And I was very nervous, but I learned to make my courage guide me.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes if you follow your nerves, you don't do nothing.
I was not going to do it.
Yeah, if that nervous feeling, man, it will stop you from moving further. But sometimes you really have to just step on your big toe, not literally, but just put the feeling away for a minute and just do what you
Breathe.
got right. Breathe and do what you have to do. And I mean, it's okay to be nervous. I'm always saying that to anybody when they say, "Oh, I'm nervous." It's okay. I get nervous too. You know, but you just have to. You can't let the nervous feeling get to you. You have to just say, you know what? Gotta do what I gotta do. And say sometimes when you just push same ways, like after a while you don't feel nervous.
I
I
don't
don't know if it
feel it.
happens to you, like when you're performing, you feel nervous, but when you're actually in the act of performing,
Yeah, I don't
probably
feel
the
nervous.
feelings
It
are,
just
yeah, you
disappear.
just feel confident. So you can't let the feeling stop you. So I like that. Thank you so much
You're welcome.
for that lesson that we learned from the story called River Day. Alrighty, Denny. So, we are going to move on to some questions.
Okay.
Because after every story, I normally ask some questions. All right. So, you ready for them?
Mm.
Awesome. So, the first question to you is, what special day was it for Zara and her family?
The day she would be able to go to the river.
Okay, so it was River Day. Awesome. Who did Zara go to the river with?
Uncle Dale and Uncle Dale and her cousin Leo.
Okay, it was Uncle Micah.
Oh my.
Micah, all right, and you're correct. Her cousin Leo, very good. What did Zara lead on their trip to the river?
Lead?
Yes. Just turn facing the microphone. Microphone, It's so easy, What did Zara lead on their way, on their trip to the river?
The pass.
Yes, the path, the
Oh,
way. All
that's
right.
simple.
Yeah, the way. What did they do at the river besides catching shrimp?
Catching crawfish.
Okay, anything else?
And also, Zara was admiring around the place.
Okay. All right. Fine. And they wash clothes on the flat rocks. Remember that?
Mm.
Awesome. And what did Uncle Micah say the bush would do if you listened?
The bush would talk if you listen.
Imagine the bush speaking to you. That's what would you do? You're there and you just see the bush. Just start talk to you. Hi, Danique.
Run.
You would run. It would have talked back.
Instinct.
I mean, true. Cause like you're like, a bush talking to me? No, man. This can't be real. That's true. All right, moving on. What challenge did Uncle Micah present to Zara and Leo downstream?
Catching the crawfish.
Right. So catching crayfish in a tricky part of the river. How many crayfish did Zara and her family catch?
4.
Four. Very good. What treat did Uncle Micah buy for them on the way home?
Bun and cheese.
Bun and cheese. What did Grandma plan to make with the crayfish?
Crayfish with pepper and thyme.
Right. Awesome. And the last question for today. You're doing well. You're doing well. What token did Uncle Micah give Zara after their adventure?
A flat, dark rock. River rock.
Okay. Okay, so a smooth river stone wrapped in what?
Wrapped in banana leaf.
Clap yourself. Yay! Awesome. You did well. I feel like I get 10 out of 10. Awesome, awesome. Alrighty, so that is all for today. But before we go, Danique, every day we give a word of the day. And today's word is, when I saw this word, I had to laugh. Today's word is demure.
Yes. Very demure.
Yes, I know that would have been your reaction. Very demure. Oh my goodness.
And extremely mindful.
Demure. What's the other one? Demure.
Mindful. Cute.
Mindful. Cutesy. Where did we get this from? Oh, it's a TikTok actually. You're on TikTok? So, oh, you know this. Well, you heard your peers saying these words.
No, actually, some of my sisters have TikTok.
Oh, okay. So you saw. Okay, fine. Okay. Well, let's give the meaning of this word. Demure is an adjective that describes someone or something as modest, as being modest, reserved, and restrained in behavior or appearance. It can also imply a sense of decorum. Right? So we're very demure, right?
Mhm.
But when I'm saying mindful, oh that come in now.
Mindful meaning you're careful of your surroundings.
All right, fine. And cutesy.
Yeah.
What about cutesy?
You look cute.
You look cute. So I'm cutesy.
Mm.
Okay, an example of demure, or we're going to use it in a sentence. You want to say it in a sentence first before? Not very demure, please.
Um.
No? Okay, fine. So let me give you the sentence. So a person who dresses modestly and avoids flashy jewelry might be described as demure. Yeah. Did we use this in a sentence?
Well,
I feel like
you gave the meaning.
exactly. We gave the meaning. But I mean, okay, we can stick with that for now. Alrighty, so that is the word for today, demure. And every day is a day, and today is World Hand Hygiene Day, and it is celebrated annually on the 5th of May. The global campaign, led by the World Health Organization, who aims to promote hand hygiene practices in healthcare settings and raise awareness about its importance in preventing infections. Sarah, me just a catch it. As soon as I said it's World Hand Hygiene Day, people, Sarah took up the sanitizer, and just spray it on her hand immediately. Seems so. That's a way to celebrate the day, right? You just sanitize your hand, and wash your hands. Go, you have to stay sanitized, okay? Yes. So, ways to celebrate: healthcare organizations can use campaign resources such as posters and social media materials to promote hand hygiene awareness. And individuals can practice hand hygiene practices such as washing hands frequently and using hand sanitizer like Sarah when soap and water are not available. So that's for today. Yeah. Before I give the thought for today, how was today for you, Danique?
Amazing.
Amazing, awesome. And what can you leave with our small people before you go?
To always be confident in yourself.
Oh, okay. Always be confident in yourself. Why should I be confident?
Confidence brings up your grade, brings up your level.
Okay. Level like what? Like your grades as you mentioned?
When
Or
you have confidence
uh-huh.
going into an exam, that actually helps.
Oh, okay, that's true. Because if you're going to exam and you're saying, "Nah, I can pass this," it's like you don't put out the effort. But if you go in there confidently, you can
Do a
do
little
do
better.
well, right? That's so true. All right. Thank you so much. And the thought for today is fully engage with your surroundings and appreciate the simple joys of life. Agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Fully engage with your surroundings and appreciate the simple joys of life. It's the simple things. And that is all for today. Thank you so much for sticking and staying with us on the Small People Show, where little voices make big sounds. Shout out to my producer Yashika, and thank you so much, Denique, for joining me this afternoon. I look forward to having you on the other shows, the other Monday, right? And the Monday after that. And the Monday after that, until we're finished with the month of May. Alrighty? Catch us next time for more fun. I gotta go. I gotta run. Bye, everyone.